How does ethnocentrism bias your international news interpretation? Imagine watching a news report about a country you've never visited and feeling like you understand everything just because it looks familiar or strange. That's where ethnocentrism comes into play. Ethnocentrism is when people judge other cultures based on their own cultural standards and beliefs. It's like using your own yardstick to measure everything else, which can lead to some pretty biased views. When it comes to international news, this bias can really shape how you see events happening around the world. For example, if you see a story about a country where people wear different clothes or follow different traditions, you might think they're strange or backward. You might interpret their political decisions as wrong or irrational, simply because they don't match your own cultural norms. This is called selective perception. Instead of understanding the context, you judge it through your own cultural lens. Stereotyping is another way ethnocentrism influences news interpretation. News stories often oversimplify cultures by highlighting differences and ignoring similarities. This can reinforce negative stereotypes, making other cultures seem less advanced or more problematic than they really are. For instance, portraying a country's social customs as bizarre or primitive can deepen misunderstandings. Language also plays a role. News reports might frame foreign cultures as other, backward, or threatening. Words like these create a sense of us versus them, which feeds into feelings of superiority or fear. This framing influences how viewers perceive those cultures long after they watch the story. Ethnocentrism also blocks understanding of why certain cultural practices exist. It opposes the idea of cultural relativism, which says we should see cultures on their own terms. When ethnocentric views dominate, viewers miss the reasons behind different traditions or policies, leading to misinterpretations. This bias doesn't just stay in the mind, it affects attitudes and actions. People might develop xenophobia or become less willing to cooperate with other nations. It can even influence government policies, making it harder to build international trust and teamwork. From a sociological point of view, ethnocentrism shows how our cultural identity influences how we see the world. It's natural to want to feel connected to your own group, but it can distort how you interpret global events. Recognizing this bias is key to understanding international news more fairly. To counteract ethnocentric bias, it helps to think critically about the news you consume. Look for diverse sources and try to understand the cultural context behind stories. This way, you can see the bigger picture and appreciate the complexity of different societies. Being aware of your own biases allows you to approach international news with a more open mind, leading to a clearer, more accurate view of the world.